we are in the middle of the Japa season. I know you know
Mm.
what Japa means.
Well,
Where
see all
where
these
a lot of
new slangs that I'm lost.
so Japa is just the Nigerian way of traveling out of the country.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And so
Japa. Okay. Okay.
Japa,
Okay. Okay.
Japa. So we are in the thick of it now,
Mm.
and we have a lot of Nigerians traveling. And somebody did make an argument, which I agree with him, that when you look at other people from other countries, when they
Yeah.
japa to maybe US or Europe, anywhere else, their purpose is to go there, make money, come back.
Mm.
But that's not the same for a Nigerian.
Yep.
And that's a big question mark. Like you said, what's the Sabia?
Yeah.
Right?
Asabiya. Yeah.
Asabia. What is
Yeah.
the Asabia? You
Yeah.
have most of these multinationals in China. Like I did mention the Alibaba, you have a few of them that are really doing well in China.
Yeah.
The guys occupying the chief executive officer position, chief operating officer position, chief financial officer positions are locals
Yeah.
who went
Many
abroad.
of them went to school in America and came back to China.
But our biggest problem is still that of cultural colonialism.
Mm.
Believe me, this is where we have our problem. We've lost ourselves trying to be like the white man.
Mm.
We've lost ourselves seeing the white man's culture, the white man's product, the white man's accent as being superior, to ours. And that is where the critical problem is. That's where the critical problem is. And so this whole idea of colonialism has made us, like I said earlier, has made us to lose our self-esteem. Because once you have your self-esteem, or let's leave self-esteem aside, once you understand yourself,
Yeah.
self-concept, you know your history, you
Yeah.
know who you want to be like, or your expectation you have of yourself, you know how you look, you know how you feel, you're comfortable in your own skin. It's difficult for anybody to drift you, to
Yeah.
to tell you cock and bull, because you know yourself.
Yeah.
And
See,
so we've brought,
this is what you said. If you understand your history,
if you understand,
the point is this: how many of us know our history? How many of us can tell you, oh, I know this about my grandfather and my great grandfather? See, we don't know many things about us, about our families. Okay, so if you don't know things about your family, your direct ancestors, how would you be interested in even knowing your country's
history,
your continent's history?
and I think that the beginning of this pardon me, as Blau, what did you call
Asabiya.
it? Asabia,
Yeah.
Asabia is going back to our history, and I think that a lot of our history as Black people or as Africans have been distorted. So it takes a lot of work to dig back, and that's why I do not want to accept the narrative that's why I don't want to accept the narrative that the Europeans single-handedly overpowered our ancestors.
Okay.
Because that is not empowering. That is very disempowering. So if I'm to teach history to the kids, I am going to play it out both ends.
Okay.
This is what the Europeans did. This is what our ancestors did.
Of course, yeah. That's the right way to do it.
So we all have that sense of responsibility and power, because the history, the way it's being told, or the way we are all defending it sounds like we are all incapable.
Well, see, now I don't believe, because in the first place, Europeans didn't come to Africa to conquer us. They came to trade.
They came for business.
Yeah, they came for business, and they did business for centuries. After they abolished slave trade,
yes.
They now decided, okay, this is what we want to do. Unfortunately, because of the slave trade and the devastation it caused, because of the most of the groups were always fighting themselves, were not united to fight back, and then through the centuries, while the slave trade was going on, the medical profession was coming up with medicine that now allows the Europeans to go inland, because before, if they go inland, most of them would not survive, But by then, they have made a medicine that can help them survive.
The discovery of quinine.
Yeah. So yes, by the time they finally decide to colonize, we're not in the position to fight back strongly.
Okay? Because we've weakened our workforce.
Yeah, we have.
We've weakened our workforce.
We are and again, like you said, they have the gun. Okay.
Sorry?
They had the gun.
They had the gun.
Okay. Yes, they sold some to us, but they sold us some, but they had more. Just like the people who colonized North America, they sold some of the guns to the Red Indians, but not enough. So yeah. See, it's important to have these discussions, because some people think because I disagree, or you disagree with some of these things they say, that we have been captured by the white man. See, they don't know that.
Someone even said I was in the US. That's why I was talking trash.
Okay. see, like I just told you, I know my grandfather, my great-grandfather. I know all these people. Okay. I was lucky, okay, to be born when they were still alive. Okay. And I sat down under their feet listening to stories. Okay. And my father, as his historian and a teacher, he told so many beautiful stories. As a young person, I see we used to attend all the annual festivals in my village. So I'm very, very versed in those things, So yes, but